Alright, let's look at the homework 4.6, problem number 7. Alright, and so we want to enclose a rectangular region. Then area has to be 450 square feet. And fence along 3 sides, we have kind of a cheap material. It costs $3 per foot. And on the last side, it's expensive fence. It's $9 per foot. And we want to find the dimensions of the rectangle that will minimize the amount, minimize the cost of the fence. All right, so let's do that. All right, so let's draw a picture. And so you have a rectangular region like that. And I'm gonna probably call this guy X and a Y. All right. So we already know that the area has to be 450, so we know that the x times y is always 450, right? But the cost function, all right, so the cost y, so you're going to put the $3, let's say you're going to put the $3 fence here, and $3 fence here, and $3 fence here. And you're going to have a $9 fence there, right? So the total cost would be $3 fence would be 3 times y, and you have another 3 times y, so it's a 6y. And you have a 3 times x, so 3x, right? Then you would have a 9 times x, so plus 9 times x, right? So you would have, so this is going to be simply 12x. Plus 6y. Alright, then since we do not want to deal with the x and y, so I can use this. I'm gonna just get rid of maybe y. So divide through by x. We're gonna get the y is equal to 450 over x. Right? Then we're gonna stick this guy in here. Right? So that we're going to get 12x and plus, alright, again, big numbers. Let's see, x is going to be on the bottom, and 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 5 is 30, and 6 times 4 is 24, and so it's a 2700. Alright, so this is the cost function, and we want to minimize that. So take the derivative, c prime of x is equal to, derivative of 12x will be just 12, right? And derivative of 2700 over x will be negative 2700 over x squared, right? Remember that this guy can be rewritten as 2700 x to the negative 1. Then just use a power rule to get that. Alright, so set that equal to 0. Let's see, first thing I would do is I'm going to move this term over to the other side. So in order to do that, I'm going to add 2700 over x squared. Alright, so you're going to get 12 is equal to 2700 over x squared. Alright, then let's see, I'm gonna multiply both sides by x squared. So you have 12x squared is equal to 2700 over 12. Actually, I'm ahead of myself. And just to 2700. And then I'm going to just divide through by 12. So I'm going to just do that. Right? So that way I can cancel 12. Alright, then one thing I want to do is, since this has 3, so I'm going to divide through by 3, will get you 4. Divide by 3, so it's 900. Right? The reason why I want to do that is that square root is much simpler. So square root. So x is going to be plus or minus. We don't care about the negative 1 so much, since x has to be a length. So, but, let's see. Alright, Alright, come on. Alright. So it's a square root of 900 would be 30. And square root of 4 would be 2. So it's actually just a plus or minus 15. Right? So, but we're interested in the positive one. So it's 15. X equals 15. And let's see, well, find the dimension. So x is 15, y is going to be, let's see, y is equal to 450, right? I'm using the formula here, and it's 15, right? So that will be 30, right? So it's going to be 15 by 30, right? So here's the dimension. So the short side is 15, and the long side is 30. Alright, check the answer. Got it? Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.